everybody. Welcome. It is almost 2:30, and you guys know me. I'm usually right on time, so I'll pop on a few seconds early so that YouTube can let as many people know that, hey, I am in fact live and ready to go. Hello. Yes, I am back home. I just got back from Tennessee. I was out ATV riding. I had never been ATV riding before. And it was cold in Tennessee. My hands are like all chapped. I know you can't see it on the video, but they're dry and they're chapped because it was so cold there. And, we were riding outside. We had a windshield, but we didn't have like doors. It was open on the sides. It was colder in Tennessee than it was here in Boston. So hello, everyone. I see Illinois in the house, Oklahoma. Hello, everybody. Jim, Destiny. Nice to see you. Tony, Jack. Hello, everyone. UK, we got UK in the house. Awesome. I love that our UK people are popping in. That's why I did this a little bit earlier in the afternoon. I actually booked this on the way home when I was on the way home in the plane. I was supposed to do it at 1:30 and I booked it at 2:30. So that's okay. I'm here and I'm ready because I want to share some great things that are coming up. And I understand not all of you are on my mailing list, or you're not in my private group, or maybe you don't have my course yet, so you don't get all of the announcements about the cool things that are coming up. And we send out tons of emails, and I get people who still email us back and being like, I didn't know you had this. I didn't know. So there's a few things that I wanted to make sure that all of my YouTube subscribers, or at least anyone who catches this video, are going on over here in the world of Lauren. So obviously Thanksgiving is coming up on Thursday, and in the US, that is a big holiday week here. We often have what's called Black Friday sales. It's where a lot of businesses, like the big box stores, this is like the month where they go from being in the red to being in the black, supposedly. It's why it's called Black Friday. And we offer discounts on courses and stuff. So I just wanted to let everyone know, if you're not on the mailing list or you're not popping over on the website, you may not have seen. I actually do have a Black Friday sale going on. It actually started yesterday. And you guys can pop over. It's not all the courses, but there's some courses you can get them up to 50% off. And I think we have the bundle on all of the mini courses. And you can go, oh, you're all set. Thank you. Okay. They're just finishing up my windows. I thought that was Megan coming in. They're just finishing up my window work here. So we have a Black Friday, and I posted the link here. There's a link in the description below. It's laurenbateman.com/courses. You can go check out all of those courses and see which ones are on sale. I know the blues course is on sale. I think that one's 30% off. A lot of them are 50% off. So lead guitar 101, finger picking course. A lot of the courses are on sale. The strumming course is on sale. So go check those out. The Christmas one, the new Christmas one that I just released, that one's not on sale because that one just came out. But there are a lot of them that you can get some discounts on this week through Friday. It ends Friday at midnight. So if you're interested, laurenbateman.com/courses, hop on over there. If you're willing to get some courses, jump on in and get some savings on some of those extra courses, like the finger picking course, the power chord courses, all those fun things. And what else do we have going on here? We have events coming up. Now, there were a lot of people, I thought I told a lot of people about the events last year, and they were like, we didn't even know you had an event last year. We had one in Boston, in the Boston area, north of the city, over the summer, and we had so much fun. I think we had like 30 or so students who flew in from all over the world. I had someone who flew in from Australia, and we had some people who came over from the UK. And we did a live event. It was a whole weekend, and it was absolutely amazing. So we booked another one that's happening here in the US. It's going to happen in September. It's September 22nd through 24th, and it'll be in Woburn, Massachusetts, which is north of here. I do have a link in the description below to that, but if you want to check that out, it's laurenbatemanguitar.com/event, I believe, /event. And that will give you all the details about the US event. And we do have, I'm actually going to be going to Scotland in April. So I have my big birthday coming up. I'm turning 40 this year, or 2023. So I'll be 40 soon. And I wanted to do something really nice for my 40th birthday. And we had been wanting to go to Scotland for years, but then COVID happened and we couldn't go. And last year we went to the Grand Canyon because we didn't know what things were going to be like. So I said, okay, we're going to go for my 40th birthday. We're going to go to Scotland. And I said, you know what? While I'm in Scotland, let's do an event. I know George is on here. George will be at the event in the UK. It's going to be in Edinburgh. Am I saying that right? Edinburgh, Scotland, and that's where I'll be coming in from. That's going to be April 15th. It's just going to be a one-day event on a Saturday, all day. We're going to be doing, lessons, playing to music. I'm going to do some workshops as well that day. Just be a one-day event. The link's in the description below. It's April 15th in Scotland. And that one's laurenbatemanguitar.com/UK. And UK is in capitals, UK. All right. But all those links are in the description below if you guys want to go check those out. Because I know people talk to me all the time. Lauren, I would love to have an opportunity to meet you and work with you. See you there. David's going to be there. Yep. Awesome. Is there anyone else? I know George is in here. He's going to be going. If you are someone that's coming to the US event or the UK event, let me know in the chat. Good pronunciation. George is my resident Scotland student, so he lets me know. I'm working on my pronunciation. So we will see. It's gonna be really interesting. I've never driven on the right side of the car, which I know you in the UK, you say that is the proper side of the guitar or the proper side of the car that you are going to be driving on. I've never driven on the opposite side. So I have a feeling I might have to reach out to some of my UK students. You guys are going to have to teach me how to drive properly, like a proper English woman, like my name, Bateman. I have English heritage, but my other half is Italian. I'm mostly Italian. There's a little, my grandfather was English on my dad's side, but everyone else is Italian. So I will be going to the UK. And if you guys are in the area, people keep asking me, Lauren, you're going to do different pop-ups. I probably won't do another pop-up. I just happen to be going to Scotland. And I said, you know what, let me take a day to just, if there's any students locally that live near Scotland that want to hop in for a day and play along with me and do some lessons. This one's very limited. The UK event, it's only 20 people. I think that's the max. I already think we've sold about 11 or 12 tickets, which means there's only 6 to 8 openings left for that event. That's it. 6 to 8. It's a very small room. I can't pack in any more people. So it's going to be a super, super intimate event. If you're going to be in the Scotland area, on April 15th. I would love to have you there. I'd love to celebrate my 40th with you guys playing guitar. It's so much fun. That's what I tell people. People ask me, what's your favorite part about this whole YouTube thing and doing this YouTube thing? And it's honestly, it's getting to know the students. That's why I like doing these lives. And I love seeing people. We have Randall in here, James, Joe, Jan from Friesland I don't know where that is, Jan, but that sounds very, very interesting. We have David, Paul. If you need a driver, give me a call. Paul says, if you need a driver, give me a call. I don't know if that's for me. I think I do have a taxi set up or something to and from the airport because I'm going to be going on a trip afterwards. We're going to be doing a little driving tour afterwards. But, my favorite part is meeting you guys and seeing just how much progress you're making. It's so inspiring to me to see and hear your stories. Even when we had the event last summer, so many people, I saw major growth in just a single weekend. It was really impressive. We had a live band. So I had some students, that was the VIP package. Unfortunately, the VIP package for the US event is completely sold out. That's where you get to play in a band with me. But we had a band last year and it was so much fun. I got to see these people blossom. We had people who came and they're like, I came to this event and I could barely strum or play a chord, but by the end of the event, I was playing along and strumming along with other people. And it was so much fun. I think it was the last day, it was Sunday, and we were strumming along and playing to Leaving on a Jet Plane. And I think I stopped playing for the entire chorus. And I was just mesmerized. The students were singing and strumming. It sounded awesome. It was really a great finale to be like, wow, look how far we have come in just a single weekend of playing music together. And I did a Zoom a couple weeks ago. I did a Zoom with some of my students, and one of the biggest things that came up was like they wish they had more opportunities to play with other students, to meet other students. So we're doing another event. Like I said, we'll have the UK event April 15th in 2023. And then we have the event here north of Boston in Woburn. And that's September 22nd through the 24th. That'll be another 3-day event. And this one's going to be bigger and better. All the students were like, we want a dedicated jam room, Laura. We want to be able to jam and play music together. So we have two rooms. I rented out the whole entire ballroom area, and we're going to have little breakout rooms. And if you guys want to party and jam together afterwards, we'll have an official space for you guys there. She's right, bigger and better. Carolyn knows. I think I already spent too much money. It's way bigger. I'm spending a lot more money on this one, but we got a big stage. I wanted to make sure students had an opportunity to see and perform on a big stage. We're going to have a big teleprompter this year, or TV screen, so that, when I'm teaching, we're going to have 2 cameras. This way, if they need to zoom in on my hands for you guys to see what I'm doing, we're just trying to make things bigger and better. I always try and, it's just like practicing guitar. You always want to make improvements. So, I always want to make improvements as a teacher. So if you were around September 22nd to 24th, absolutely. It's worth, hopping over the pond, coming down from Canada. We had a lot of people who came from Canada last year. It's worth hopping over the pond, make a week out of it, make a vacation, spend the week in Boston. It's a really, really cool city. I know it's not old compared to, what you guys got in Europe, but there's a lot of cool history here too. History. I know you guys make fun of us. We don't have much history compared to you guys from like a European standpoint, but it's a great city. And I would love to see and meet all you guys. So check the links in the description below. Again, there's the UK event in April 15th. The US event is September 22nd to 24th. And a reminder that it is Black Friday week. If you're, a YouTube subscriber of mine and you've been wanting to get a course, you've been on the fence, now is the best time to do it. I don't usually put courses on sale. The 7-level bundle is not on sale. You can ask the students here in the group. I never put that on sale because it's worth its weight in gold. And what I do in that course, because I do a lot of email correspondence as well in that course too, I don't discount myself to you guys. So I put a lot into that course, so I don't discount that. But I'm going to put a but on this. If you're on the mailing list, I do have a little special offer that's going out on Black Friday. It's mailing list only. All right. So you can jump on that by getting the crash course. If you go to laurenbateman.com/crash course, you can get in on those emails. That crash course is absolutely free. So if you're someone who's been on the fence about getting a course, or you're curious what the course will look like, you can always go through the crash course, and it'll give you a good idea of what you're going to be getting when you buy one of my courses. I think it's like 9 or 10 lessons. It'll show you the video interface. There will be some follow-up emails. You can get a PDF that you can download that has printable exercises. So, ciao Italia. Yes, buonasera. Buonasera. It's not evening here. It's the afternoon. But yes, those of you in Europe. I did my honeymoon in Italy in 2019 before everything shut down. I spent my honeymoon in Italy, and my grandfather on my mother's side, he's actually from Avellino. So I know Italy very well. I've been there many, many times. It's one of my favorite countries to visit, obviously because of family. I don't have much family out there anymore. Everyone has since mostly passed away. My great uncle passed away a few years ago, and I haven't been back since. We used to go visit him a lot, but I did go for my honeymoon, mostly northern Italy, but my family's from the south. So I will be going back and visiting southern Italy next. I love southern Italy. Sorrento is one of my favorites. So bonjour, Montreal. We got more Canadians in the house. How are things? They're very, very good. Thank you so much for asking. They're listening to you. They're jumping on these. Good. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes, Oh, so you guys can see Carolyn Zaytunian in here. She's the sales director. She's amazing. Carolyn has worked for me 5 or 6 years at the music school, and she's a guitar enthusiast as well. She just Carolyn, I won't say your age. You're not supposed to say a woman's age, but she understands where a lot of you guys are coming from as an older adult, learning to she's blushing, learning to play guitar, and she's a guitar enthusiast. And I loved working with Carolyn so much at the music school. I knew I needed to work with her more, and Carolyn wanted to work with me more. Say it, I'm proud to be 70. So Carolyn's 70. She's a guitar enthusiast. She takes lessons at my music school as well. And she knows you're never too old to learn guitar and take lessons. So I'm happy you guys are taking me up on some of these offers, and definitely look into the events. If you have any questions, Carolyn's on email, info@laurenbateman.com, info@laurenbateman.com. You can send Carolyn an email if you have any questions. She's more than happy to answer. If you catch me on a good day when I have some time, you might get an answer from me. For example, I was flying home from Tennessee yesterday, and I was actually on the airplane. I do this when I'm on the airplane. I buy the in-flight internet. So this way, because what else am I doing? I'd rather talk to you guys and respond to emails. So I was on email a lot yesterday because I was flying so much. And it was nice to say hello to some people and have some conversation. So I do try to communicate with you guys as much. 71 in 70 days, in 7 days, not 70, 71 in 7 days. Happy early birthday. Hello, Richard. He loves Carolyn. Richard was at our live event, met Carolyn. Just a youngster, George says. Yeah, I have many students who are in their 60s, 70s, 80s. The oldest student, I know I had 2 students that were 92 years old in my courses. And I know they exist because they emailed me and told me. And one of them, his life goal was he just wanted to play Buddy Holly. He wanted to play some Buddy Holly music on the guitar. And I did some Buddy Holly tunes for him on YouTube. And he was super happy. A lot of people, I sent out an email not too long ago to some students, and someone had reached out to me and said, Lauren, did you know this information? And it was that one of the top 10 regrets of older adults is that they didn't learn a musical instrument. And I looked it up, and lo and behold, and this was a US statistic, 58% of adults regret that they did not learn a musical instrument when they were younger or earlier in life. And I want to let you guys know that, there's never a better time than now. One of my favorite quotes is the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the next best time is right now. All right, right now. You still get time. There's, none of us know how long we're going to be here. But the one thing I want to prevent you from having to happen to you is that you regret you didn't pursue that dream of learning the guitar. There's a lot of people in this chat right now. All right. There's a lot of people in this chat right now who said, I didn't know if I'd be able to do this. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm not talented enough. They had all those doubts and those questions. Is this real? Can I really do this? Will online lessons really work for me? And I think a lot of them were pleasantly surprised that it does work. And I'm not claiming that I'm a magic pill or a magic bullet for a lot of people. You have to put in the hard work. All the people here who've been successful that I know, Richard, George, Jack, they put a lot of time and effort into learning this instrument. And it's very rewarding. It's very rewarding. It's tough in the beginning, but once you get it, it is 100% absolutely worth it. If you're in my course and you felt like it was worth it, please put a 1 in the chat. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Richard De Silva. If you felt you did my course and you felt it was worth it, put a 1 in the chat. All right. If you are living your lifelong dream because of some of my courses or some of the lessons, put a 1 in the chat. You can see some of those ones will pop up in here. Not everyone's obviously on the live feed, but you can see the people have done this and it's helped them. And it's just a system. All right. It's the 7-level guitar system. It is a system step by step to help you go from point A to point B. You see there's a bunch of 1s popping up here in the chat. Yeah, definitely worth it. Oh, Rick, I didn't know that was you. Hi, Rick Heb. I know the name. I didn't know history in the hole. Rick Heb. Yes, I know remember that name. If you're not a beginner, but don't consider yourself intermediate, is the seven level consist so that's a great question. Is the seven level system a good fit? This is what I tell people. All right. And this is where I offer my guarantee. Usually, when people email me or they ask me that question, Lauren, I've been playing the guitar for a few years myself. I know all my chords. I maybe feel like my strumming isn't the greatest. I tell them, listen, here's the deal I'm going to make with you. Let's make a deal. If you buy the seven level system, and you find that you fly through it, it's way too easy. Okay. And I've had a lot of students who've learned on their own for years and actually go through the whole thing and they're like, wow, even the intro items where I show people how to set up your guitar strap, how to hold the guitar, how to hold the pick. I've gotten a lot of students who email me and said, wow, the things I learned in just the intro section of the course was worth it. But if you buy the course, you spend the money, and you say, Lauren, this was easy peasy. This was way below where I'm at. Email me and I will upgrade you. Meaning, so I have these mini courses, the ones that are on sale right now through Black Friday. I will give you the mini courses. I will just give you those 5 mini courses. Okay. Or is it, yeah. So it's power and bar chords, intermediate strumming, finger picking, lead guitar 101, and there's one more, music theory. Okay. If for any reason you think the seven level is below your pay grade, I will upgrade you to a different set of courses for no extra charge because those courses come after the seven level, a little bit more late beginner, intermediate. It's what I tell people. Listen, I'm not here. I'm not here to take your money, and have it not be what you need. Okay. So if you buy the course and you're like, I need something a little bit more challenging, we'll swap it out for something else for you because I really do care about you guys. And I want to make sure when you buy something with me that you're getting your money's worth. Okay. But I absolutely believe even if you're a beginner and you're playing on your own for a while, you might get through the first 1 to 3 levels fairly quickly, but there are other exercises outside of chords. We do a lot of chord work in the first 3 levels, but there's also some other great exercises, finger exercises that you might find helpful, picking exercises that you might find helpful. Chords, in this course, chords is probably only about 80% of the course. Okay, we do a lot of strumming, basically absolute beginner to late beginner, early intermediate strumming, a lot of picking. I teach you a little bit about beginner finger picking. Okay, beginner finger picking. 12 bar blues, learn your blues chords, how to do shuffle rhythms, lots of cool stuff in there. Okay, so again, if you buy the 7 level guitar system and you're like, Lauren, way too easy, way too easy. I went through like levels 1 through 7 in a week and didn't find anything that was challenging for me. Just send us an email and we'll help you out. That's what we do here. Let's see if we got some comments here. John says, I'm 74 and a half, just finishing up your 7 level. Woohoo! Congratulations. And I'm finally realizing my dream of adequately playing an acoustic guitar, which I failed at when I was 15 years old. John, I'm so happy to help you. Thank you for putting your trust in me. That means a lot. And here you go, people. 74 and a half. You're never too old to do this. Thank you, John. Thanks for that. I really, really love it. Someone had a question, how long is too long between practices? I actually had a Q&A session earlier. So I do some Q&As for some of the students that are in the course. And I did a Q&A and someone asked about, getting back into things. And I said, listen, if you can consistently practice even once a week, I guarantee you will get better. I had a student, she never practiced. Never, every week. Did you practice? No. Did you practice? No. She was a teenager. So she didn't practice, but she came to her lesson every week. She rarely missed a lesson. I think in the 4 years I taught her, she maybe missed 2 lessons. That's how consistent she was about her lesson time. And she was playing in bands. She got good enough to play in a band. Carolyn, I don't know if you remember Bonnie. I don't know if she was still at the school by the time you got there. She barely ever practiced, but she came to that lesson every week and we used that as her practice session. So I can tell you, if you practice for a half hour once a week, you can get better. All right. Obviously, if you practice more and you do it more consistently, you will get better faster. But, if everyone thinks they need an hour, you don't need an hour. I tell my students in the course, 3 to 4 times a week, 15 minutes. You can get a lot done in 15 minutes of practice, and you'll be surprised at how much you will progress with only 3 to 4 times 15 minutes. She wasn't, but I remember you talking about her. Yeah. She's like my poster child for practice when, because, we had a lot of teachers, and I'm sure you guys, you get those teachers, they work with you, and maybe, life happens, guys. I didn't practice last week. Some of you may not know here because you're on YouTube. I'm actually taking guitar. I'm taking classical guitar lessons. I never played classical guitar, so I'm taking guitar lessons again. And I didn't prioritize my practice last week because I've been really busy and I was traveling and it's Thanksgiving. I didn't prioritize my practice. I didn't practice last week. Life happens. It's not the end of the world. Life happens. But if you prioritize your practice and make the time for it, you will get better. All right. And I want to help you. So if you've been thinking about taking some lessons, you're on the fence, go check out the 7-level guitar system. Go check out some of these Black Friday offers. Okay. LaurenBateman.com/courses. All right. A lot of the courses are 50% off. I know the blues course is 30% off. The intermediate guitar course, the intermediate strumming course is I think that one's 40% off, and I do have a bundle, so I bundled all of them together, and you can save 50% on all of them, except for the blues course. I think that's not part of the bundle, but there's a lot of cool stuff over there. If you're interested in the blues, hey, go pick up the discount on the blues guitar course. All right, it's well worth it. That course is huge. It was supposed to be a little mini course on the blues, and it ended. I think that course alone is over 50 lessons. I was like, holy smokes! It ended up turning into a monster, which I'm glad it did because it's a really great course on the blues, and we're going to be expanding upon that in 2023. But go take advantage of those Black Friday offers. They're only good until Friday. That's why I wanted to go live today, so you guys had a chance to get over there, go look at it. LaurenBateman.com/courses. Black Friday, it's going on. It'll end midnight on Friday. You won't be able to get the discounts again, okay? And I don't really discount courses very often. So this is like your one opportunity. This Thanksgiving week is the opportunity to go get some discounts on some courses. And if you're in the UK, live event, April 15th, okay? Link is in the description below for that. And if you're in the US, we have an event the entire weekend, all right? September 22nd to September 24th. It's in Woburn, Massachusetts. The UK event is in Edinburgh, Scotland, okay? And I can't wait to meet you guys. I really hope I see some of you. The UK event, I really only think there's like 6 or 7 tickets left. Very small group. So if you're interested and you live in the UK or you're in Scotland, please jump on that right away because those tickets are going to go really, really quickly. And it's a small room. I can't make it any bigger. I can't open it up to any more people. Okay. The US event, we've already sold about 50% sold out on that. The VIP tickets are 100% gone. I have no more VIP tickets, but I do have general admission tickets for you guys. So jump on that. All right. I want to see you guys. I want to meet you guys. I want to help you get better at your playing. So buy a course, see me at an event. All of the people in the US, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving on Thursday. It's coming up. Eat some turkey. I love you guys all. Thank you so much for always supporting me. You guys are the best. I have some of the best students. Love being on here, YouTube, saying hello. We have Sherry on here, George, Belinda. Hi, Belinda. Nice to see you, Lefty. We love our lefties in the course. If you think you're like, Lauren, I'm a lefty, does it work? Carolyn is our resident lefty here at Lauren Bateman Music. It works for lefties as well. We have lots of students who are left-handed who go through the courses. Come to California. That's all the way. I mean, California, it's actually easier for me to get to Europe than it does to get to California. It's shorter for me to go to Europe, but who knows what happens with travel if I can get out to California. Are you going to play in the UK with Mary Spender? Oh, she's a phenomenal guitar player. I've been looking into some of her stuff, but no, I won't be. It'll be just me. I'll be playing with you. And Mary's great, but I really want to play with you guys. So if you want to come hang out with me, play some songs, learn guitar, I would love to see you. Go check out those links in the description below. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll see you all in a lesson video real soon. Bye, everybody.